Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're just at Strensham Services. Anybody who's watched the videos before will think I've got an obsession with Strensham Services, but I'm heading south, but not to Cornwall or Devon this time. I'm actually heading over to Somerset, and we're going to stay in a very quirky building, a very old hall built in the 1400s. It was also used as a Baptist chapel for quite a number of years. I think it was 250 years it was used as a Baptist chapel. So we're about 1 hour 44 minutes away from our location in Somerset. It's 2:30 now. They have forecast some weather warnings later on for the Somerset region. We're just on the edge of it, so the forecast is really heavy rain. So we'll see what happens with that one. But traffic's been good up to now. I've just travelled up from home. So yeah, we'll see you at the Old Hall. I've just been to Shepton Mallet, Tesco. It's Shepton Mallet. I didn't want to enjoy you with that journey, but I am now here. I did miss it. The sat nav on the car actually just gave up on me. There was no internet signal at all. But I thought if I find the church, I will find the building, which I did. But I did drive past it and ended up going down this single lane and had to back up for this car. It was a bit of a nightmare getting here, but we're here now. So that's where the car is. Part of the car, the sensors were going off. Right, left and centre. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go and get the key, which I believe is through this door here, and yeah, we'll take you in and let's go and have a look at this property. It's just started to rain now here in Croscombe. Let's go and get the key and then we'll just go and have a look inside this fantastic quirky property. There's the church over there. I'll show you a better view of that in a minute. I'll just get the key from here. So there we have the keys to Croscombe Old Hall, and we've got this garden area. Here. There's the church. I think it's called St Mary's Church. What we'll do, we'll maybe go into the village one day and maybe go into that church. I believe it is an absolutely beautiful church. We've got all this surrounding countryside. We are surrounded by houses, which I'm not usually used to. There's a bit at the back of the Old Hall. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looked like there used to be a window there and also a window just where I'm pointing my finger there, which seems to have gone now. But yeah, quirky building. I love quirky buildings. I'm so excited to go inside now and have a look. So come on, let's go and have a tour of this property. Like it should have been an old window. Like a horseshoe there, and an old padlock. Maybe that's from when it was. And look, there's my neighbours backing right onto a churchyard or some graves right at my back door. It is locked, so we can't get in that. All beautiful wooden doors, the old windows. There's the church. I think it's called St Mary's Church, but I'm not 100%. So what we'll do now, here's the door that we're going to go into, and we'll go in, show you around. Oh, there we go. It's nice and warm in here. Well, it's warm as it is outside, but it's been about 12 degrees today, so it's not been too bad. And this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen area of Croscombe Old Hall. So it's the first time I've been in the building as well, so it's as new to me as it is to you. We have the fridge here in the corner, always a pint of milk. The old stove there. Obviously not working anymore, but wow, is that old? That is so old. You've got all these trinkets, you've got some tea, coffee and some sugar. A cooker over there, we've got the sink, some washing up liquid, kettle, bed bin, toaster. I don't think there's a microwave. Now, if there's not a microwave in here, that is going to be so weird, because I've just been to Shepton Mall at Tesco and literally bought 3 microwavable meals. And if there's no microwave, I don't know, that's weird. There's no microwave, I can't see one. There's all these trinkets under here, but I can't see a microwave oven. How strange. I don't know what that is. In the set, oh, it's a dishwasher or... Oh dear. I'll have to look at that later. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I find a microwave. So that's the old hall as you come in. Which way should we go? I think that's the main room through there. So I'm going to leave that one to last, because that is the main bit of the property. Some beautiful old lamps there, some really old wooden ceilings. So come on, let's go and explore this old hall. Did see the staircase. I'll go up there in a minute. That's where the bedrooms must be. I don't know what's in here. Oh right, okay. This is the bathroom. Warm in here. There's a bath and the loo. An old table there, sink. Heated towel rail, which is nice and warm. Welcome to Croscombe Old Hall, guys. The sink, a soap dish with some soap in. A little pot. That's locked, so I'm presuming that is the cleaning cupboard. And they look like old, to me they look like old church praying stools. I might be wrong, but that's what they look like. But yes, so let's go upstairs. I'll keep this door shut because keep the heat in. And yeah, what we're going to do now, we're going to go up this staircase. Presuming this is going to be where the bedrooms are. I always worry about these places. I always check. I've already banged my head before. So I always think that yeah, there's always nutcracker beams in these places. There's a nice view of the church there. Looking over to the church. It's got some neighbours down there, which I'm not really happy about, but that's nothing I can do about that. Right, so these must be the 2 bedrooms. Bit dark, let's find the lights for you guys. Pitch black in here. There's one of the bedrooms, got 3 single beds. And some tables. If you look into somebody's garden, keep them shut for privacy. Very dark in here, a couple of lights, but that's about it. I'll just put this light on to give us a bit more light. There you go. And there's the old fireplace, an old picture on the wall, got some dressing tables. And I love these old window shutters. They open, just pull open, do they, presume? Just pull open, and there's the view again of the church. So that's one bedroom. There is another bedroom to go. It's quite warm in here though, to be honest. I'll switch that light off for now. Onto the landing area. Right, this would be where I'll be staying tonight. It's nice and warm in here as well. Again, it's very dark without the lights on. And this is the other bedroom, so you've got some central heating there, which is nice. Got these bit of cupboard space, emergency torch, hairdryer, no microwave, an old fireplace there. I'll try this bed out for comfort. Oh, I could just go to sleep. I've literally been up since 5:30 this morning. 5:30. I didn't get to sleep till 5:30 last night, which was just horrendous. And I'm absolutely shattered. And I might have a cup of tea when I've done filming this, and Maybe just have an hour's sleep because this bed feels so comfortable. But don't get too comfy, Bondi. And another window there, looking over some houses. And we'll shut them as well. We don't want being stared at in the middle of the night, so we'll keep them shut for now. So that's the main bedroom. So let's go out downstairs now and check the main part of this building out, which is the main hall. I think you're all like this. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I've not seen it yet. All the lights have been left on for me coming. So you go for the kitchen. I still can't believe there's not a microwave. That's the back door. Just we came in with the key. These curtains don't seem to fit. It does now. A little bit rubby at the top, a bit mucky. Right, let's go and check this main hall out, guys. Let's go and see the main part of this building. It is called the Old Hall. Wow, look at that, guys. That is absolutely unbelievable. What a beautiful room this is. You've got this beautiful ceiling up there. Look at that. How cool is that? Got this massive door here, which leads to outside. Don't think you can open it. It looks like you can. I'm not even going to open it because there's just no need to open that, to be honest. So I'm going to leave that shut. There might just be one I forget to shut later on. There's the other door which just leads into the kitchen area. You've got all these lamps. You've got this massive dining room table here for a banquet if you wanted one. How cool is that? The bookshelf. All these fantastic window shutters on the windows. Absolutely unbelievable. Just what we'll do, we'll open one. Just show you the windows, what it looks like. Let some light in. And that's the window. How fantastic is that? You can just hear the wind howling. It's so quiet here. There is some neighbouring properties right next to us, but it's so quiet. You've got this beautiful lamp here. You can put that on. Yeah, a bit more light. So you've got this massive big table here. These old drawers in. And look at this. I think this is called a gurney stove. And I'm 5'11", 5'10", and that's how this place is heated in here, is this gurney stove, I think it's called. Wow, that's fantastic. I do believe you want to light this fire, it takes literally loads of fuel. I don't think I'll be lighting it. It is pretty easy to do, I believe, but yeah, the old gurney stove. Unbelievable. This is part of the old manor house, basically. I think it was built in about 1400 and something. And then in the 1700s, it was used as a Baptist chapel for 250 years. So the history of this place is unbelievable. And you've got all these books and stuff. And another big lamp there. I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to open this window, but I think this will just look onto neighbouring properties, so I'll just leave them shut if they do. Oh, it leads onto the wall. So another massive big window. And I'm not going up to open them shutters. So yeah, there's the kitchen door, but look at that ceiling. Absolutely unbelievable. So that's the tour of Croscombe Old Hall here in Croscombe in Somerset. What I'll do, I'm going to make myself a brew now, make myself a cup of tea and just literally chill out. I'll get all my stuff away, and what we'll do for the rest of the video, we'll go and have a walk around Croscombe Village, and we'll go into the church maybe one day if it's open, and if we've got time we might go into the City of Wells one day as well. And yeah, let's just play it by ear, see what happens. And I'm going in the search now of the microwave. I don't think we've got one, which I really, I don't know, I just can't understand why there would not be a microwave in this kitchen, because there's plenty of room for a microwave on here, but I can't find one yet. I shall keep you informed and let you know. But when I was coming into Croscombe village before, because I went into Shepton Mallet, which is about a 10-minute drive from here, the Tesco there, and when it said welcome to Croscombe, it actually said something like Croscombe AD 709, so that's how old this village is. Maybe even one day we might even just see if we can get the bus into Wells. Right, I'm going to get a brew, guys, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, well, I put all my stuff away and there's no microwave. There definitely isn't a microwave in this building, which I'm really disappointed about, because I'm going to have to try and use that electrical oven now, which is going to take ages to cook my tea. Yeah, looked everywhere. There's nowhere else to look apart from the kitchen. At 5 o'clock, I'm just going to go, just go and get an hour's kip, I think, now. Well, I do believe on a Monday night at 7:30, it's church bells practice evening, and tonight is Monday, so yeah, I believe they go on for an hour and a half, so we'll see if it happens later. But for now, guys, I'm just going to go and get a kip. No microwave, but the oven came to the rescue. It took about 35 minutes to put this in, but at least we've got tea. Still think it's strange, not even no microwave. It's about 6:45 now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bath, and then I'm going to have a read through all the visitors' books, and because I like seeing what people say about things, and also you learn a lot about the village and sometimes where to go. I don't think it's a very big village, but we will have a walk round one morning, and yeah, so I'm just going to have my tea, then have a bath, just have a chill out, and then try and get some sleep. I know I was upstairs before. I thought it was the heating or something outside, but I kept hearing like banging all the time going on, like it sounded like a window shutter just banging too, which is quite annoying. So whether it's going to be there later on when I go to bed, I don't know, but hey ho, we'll see what happens. So we'll have my tea and I'll see you later. So there it is, Monday night, 7:30. You were right. There's the bells. The bells. Let's go and check these bells out, eh? Let's see how loud they are with the door open. Somebody said these go on for about an hour and a half. Let's go and see. It's 7:30. You were right, 7:30. 10:30, 7. Now these are going to be loud. Door open and listen to it. It's all part of the atmosphere, isn't it? It looks very Baptist churchy. But that ceiling, wow, isn't that amazing? There's the bombs. It's got to start again, hasn't it? I think it's time to go and run me bath. There's no phone signal here whatsoever. It's just literally no bars. I have found where the gravestones were, and it shows you when I come in, the little like seat there, you can just get 1 bar of signal. So yeah, that's the only thing about these places. I think for safety reasons they should have Wi-Fi, because if there was a medical emergency, a village with probably no phone box anymore. Yeah, I just think they should have Wi-Fi just for emergencies. Just had the most fantastic bath. I do miss a shower, but to be honest, that bath was absolutely awesome. Loads of hot water, and yeah, just had a really good soak in the bath. The bells have been starting on and off, so they're still going, so I'm sure there's going to be some more before 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So we'll see what happens with that one. But it's time now, I'm going to make a brew now. I'm absolutely desperate for a brew. So let's get this brew made and hopefully we'll get some more bells. Well, it's 9:30. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Well, it's 9:30 at night, and do you know what? I'm going to try and get some sleep. We'll see if we can get some decent sleep. I'm just thinking, I've heard a story about this room. I hope it's not really haunted. Good morning. I didn't sleep too well last night, to be honest. I thought I'd sleep like an absolute log after being awake for most of the night yesterday with a couple of hours sleep. It didn't happen. I think I fell asleep about 3:30 in the morning, so definitely something wrong with my sleeping pattern. But what we're going to do now, it's morning time. We're going to have a quick look outside of the old hall, and then what we're going to do, we're going to have a walk into Croscombe village and just see what there is. There's some beautiful old houses there, and if the church is open, we'll also go into there. So this is the view as you come out the door. There's the church of St Mary's there. The bells were ringing all night on the hour. And the old apple tree just there with all the old apples still on the floor. Here's a little graveyard. Unfortunately it is chained off, as you can see. You've got these graves right outside your back door. And this is just like a little... I'll show you a better view because I don't know if you had a good view yesterday, but there's another bit of the garden you can have, which backs all onto St Mary's Church there. Beautiful church that. It's supposed to be one of the best 6 steeples in the country apparently. That's what I've been told. Little hills over the background. So yeah, a little bit of a garden there as well. So what we'll do, we'll just go and have a walk into the village, into Croscombe, go and look at some of the properties. And I think there's a river as well. I'm not sure if it's the River Sheppey. We can have a quick look at, which apparently on this side of the road gushes through the village. Just hoping that rain stays off now. Back of the hall as well. Just walks around the back. So you can walk at the back. There's the old door that leads into that big hall of mine. Like a big door knocker. Imagine that banging in the middle of the night. I didn't get haunted last night, by the way. So just to let you know, that wasn't the reason why I didn't sleep. I thought that's an old, I'm not sure what that would have been. Anybody know? Let me know in the comments. But you can still see where all windows would have been in the hall. Or some kind of structure where the old manor house probably joined onto this at some point. Yeah, so I didn't get haunted. The boiler kept kicking in, making this really bad noise. I was reading the visitors book last night and somebody left it 10 to 9 because he said there was all these horrible noises outside and he actually left the property. People's imaginations. I said, I don't think there's much in the village to see. Just some little lane. That's where I got my car stuck yesterday when I went up the wrong road. Yeah, this is the lane now leading into the village. Let's just hope now that rain stays off. church. Can you view of it? What we'll do, that church is open. We'll go in and have a look later. See if it's open or not. Old priory there. I was looking yesterday at this house here, absolutely beautiful house. Look at that hedge. Look how pristine and cut that is. It is so straight. What a beautiful house that is. Absolutely amazing. And the hedge is real. It's just cut to absolute precision. You've got this monument here as well. Probably this was moved at some time. I can't remember the story why, but this has been moved a couple of times, this monument here. I don't think there's a plaque on it at all. So that's the monument. It has been moved a few times. There's beautiful property over here. I don't know what that would have been. The chimney. So there's not a lot in the village itself, to be honest. Just houses, and there's a school up there. And then we'll walk the other way and we'll go and have a look at the pub. I can hear that water now. And I think it's the River Sheppey. There's the River Sheppey. I think that's the River Sheppey. I think that's what it is. Gushing down. Imagine living in that house. Listen to that water. How nice would that be? Come out your back door in the morning and listen to that. Certainly got some force on it today. There used to be a village shop. Now, I was reading in the book last night that it's closed down. I haven't seen one, to be honest. And somebody said if you want your milk and stuff, you've got to go into the pub. They sell it, so I don't know. Having breakfast here at the Croscombe Old bike. And that's my road, Church Street. That takes you back up to the Old Hall. Goes down. Is that the old post office? Maybe. Old post box or something on the wall there. Willow Cottage it is now. This is where you can get the bus from. Might just do that one day. Go to Wells and get the bus. Service 174 towards Wells bus station. Then you've got all these gorgeous houses backing onto this river. Well, I think, guys, that is Croscombe Village. So I knew there wasn't a lot here. I'm not seeing the shop, so possibly that shop has closed down. We'll walk a bit further, see where we get to. Busy road, this. I say every house has got its own character. That one's for sale. That'd do as well. Can't do me. You've got a gorgeous house here. It's got its guard dogs. That is Ashley House. I think that's it, guys. I think that is Croscombe Village complete. And over there now is the George Inn, which is supposed to be a fantastic pub. Looking at the book last night, they were saying the meals are there, fantastic. I think that is a place where you get your morning coffee, and I think they sell provisions for the village now. Not sure, but apparently that's what I've heard in one of the books. Award-winning free house from 2008 to 2024. That rain now is becoming quite heavy. I can't understand though, the bus stops there. I haven't seen a bus stop this side of the road. If you get the bus to Wells, you can't see the bus stop this side, so I'm not sure where it actually stops. Go way back up. It's called the Old Schoolhouse. That building. History in this village. But some of these buildings could tell some tales. 12:20 it is now. There it is, St Mary's, Croscombe. Let's go on a walk into the church. I just hope it's open. Apparently it's very famous for its Jacobean architecture inside, apparently. Apparently the steeple was struck by lightning in 1936. Destroyed the belfry, and they had to, I believe they used the stone from the local quarry to actually rebuild it, just to make the stone more authentic to the building. Nice long walk there too. Going out to the road to another entrance. Should be able to see my accommodation soon. My accommodation's just at the back of there, you can't actually see it. So yeah guys, that is St Mary's Church. And all the churchyards have beautiful trees, don't they? And severely leaning to the left. Let's go see if we can get in. See if it's open. It's all closed, it says. That's so nice. See the architecture of the roof. It's got that real smell of church, if you know what I mean. pews. Old eagle up there. Croscombe. St Mary's Church, Croscombe. That's it, guys, that's St Mary's Church in Croscombe. So at least we got in, it was open. It's protected by CCTV. And then this door here, it says, please keep this door closed or the birds try to fly in. So there you go. It's such a quiet village. It's been so quiet. When you're in bed, you don't hear anything. The neighbour this morning over the road, he was doing a little bit of gardening, and that's all I've heard. But at night time, you go to bed, you can't hear a thing. To be honest with you, I can't even hear the church bells at night because I'm in the back. I don't hear them. The old door there. That's the back of the church. The old door there. Let's take a look at all these properties, just like back onto the churchyard, and everyone's different. It's so nice. The lady's got a washing out and it's absolutely lashing down. I was a bit concerned last night parking my car, but I did get in okay. It doesn't look a big entrance when I looked at it on Google Maps. That's the entrance where my car is to the hall, but that telegraph pole just puts you out a little bit when you're parking. So that's it, guys, that's Croscombe Old Hall, a bit of the Croscombe village and the church. I hope it gave you a little bit more insight into Croscombe, into the church, and also to this place where I'm staying. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.